As we strengthen the sense of our common past, we must look ahead to create our shared future. We aim to be a fair and just society that nurtures and inspires the human spirit, a society that encourages people to go forth and do well for themselves and do good for their community. It depends on Singaporeans believing that we have created something special here, precious, that we must protect and improve, striving not just for material success, but for ideals and dreams, serving with passion and the heart as well as the mind. We place our hopes in our youth, who are Singapore's future. And there are many young people who champion and volunteer for good causes, big and small, searching for ways to give back, and found many ways to give back. And one such young man is Mr. Hari Daran, son of Jagannathan. He was born with cerebral palsy, but it didn't deter him. He went on to do well for himself, and he's making a big effort to help others. He graduated from Ngee Ann Poly, and now he's working for Ministry of Finance. This is his office, Vital Shared Services. And he's active in community work in the Poly, in the NYC, National Youth Council, in grassroots organizations, even in the Toastmasters Club. And he also mentors other youths to do good for the community. Last year, he took part in the YOG Torch Relay. And I quote what he said, "My greatest achievement is in adapting to society with what I have, and at the same time playing my part in making it better. For this society is mine." Another young man who's also committed himself, done well for himself despite difficulties and difficult family circumstances, and is contributing back, is Mr. Muhammad bin Muhammad Johari. He is the eldest of 5 siblings. His parents divorced when he was 9 years old. His mother, who was Malaysian, took him back to KL, but he continued to study in Johor. His mother took him back to Johor, and he continued to study in Singapore. Every day, 4-hour bus ride. And he had to grow up quickly because the father was not in the family, and he was the eldest sibling, and he had to be the father figure in the family. So every day, 4 o'clock in the morning, get up, go to school. And not only made it on time for lessons, but topped his cohort in ITE College West this year, won the LKY Model Student Award, and got direct entry into electrical engineering, Ngee Ann Poly, 2nd year. And he's in Ngee Ann Poly now. He's an active volunteer. He's an active volunteer in the ITE before. He's an active volunteer in the Southwest CDC, and also last year in the YOG. And here's what he said when we asked him, "Why do you do this?" He says, "The reason I strive to be better is to improve on my own weakness. And it's my successes that ensure the well-being of my family. As a son, it is a responsibility I proudly carry and uphold." So young people like Hari and Muhammad embody the Singapore spirit. They are not alone. There are many more Singaporeans like them, young and perhaps not so young. And they're creating opportunity out of adversity, proving we can when others say we cannot, striving to make life better for our fellow men. Our task, this generation, is not just to make a beautiful Singapore to pass on to the next generation. Our task is to engage many more young people like Hari and Muhammad to make building this nation, building Singapore, their own mission, so that they embrace this passion, this responsibility to keep on transforming our nation for the better. We can and we must make this a special place we all call home, where we not only prosper but live in peace and harmony, where we not only have careers and opportunities but friends and families, where we share not just burdens and rewards but our worries and our joys, where we make tomorrow always a little bit better than today. So let's work together as one people to continue to build a bright future for Singapore, which will always be our home.